Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute. I know it's been just 7 days since we last talked, but 7 days feels like forever. I have missed you guys so much. So before we go on into today's video, have you seen my previous video how I edit on YouTube using the app VLLO? If you have not seen that video, go right now and watch it. I'm going to put the link down in the description for you to see. So guys, today we are going to be talking about how you can balance social media and your mental health. This video is more like a mental health awareness program. I don't mean to sound too serious, but we talk so little of how toxic social media space is. Guys, I am going to hit the nail on the head. Social media is actually a very toxic place that's going to drain you. I don't mean to sound scary, but really, that is the truth. So now, like I said before, we're going to be talking about how you can balance your social media and your mental health. And I am going to be using myself as a case study. I don't know if you remember, I had a video come up, I think some couple of weeks back, where I was telling you what is on my phone. When I go to the parts of my socials, WhatsApp to be precise, I told you I don't chat with a lot of people. I'm trying to keep my space less toxic. So now I am going to be going into details about what I mean. For me, I really actually don't work with a lot of people. If I have just 4 people, that's enough for me as far as they are true. Like I said, me as a case study, there used to be a time where I wanted a lot of people in my space. Like I wanted their attention, let them see me, let them know what I'm up to, let them know what I'm doing at this point. I'm talking now about my WhatsApp, because we're going to be using WhatsApp as a case study. I was selling perfume oil and female bags as an excuse to get customers. I went around collecting people's number. After introducing the business to them, if they say they are not going to buy, I'll just tell them to give me their number in case they want to buy some other time. So I save up their number. I had a lot of contacts. I had thousands of contacts. Then at a point, I stopped selling what I was selling. But instead of me to like get rid of those contacts, I didn't, because okay, now I have a lot of contacts. I have a lot of people view my status. I have a lot of people I could view their life from their status. So I was enjoying the attention. I was enjoying the drama. But then I got to realize that I started feeling some kind of way, like a kind of emptiness inside of me. Take for instance, I don't go online for a long period of time and I come back online. Then I realized that nobody checks up on me and I have thousands of contacts on my phone. They had their like decoration. I just give myself tension for no reason. I don't know if you've had any reason why you have a lot of people on your phone and you can't even say hi to them. You can't even check up on them. They are not of use to you, but you still keep having them there. The only thing they would do to you is to make you either feel less of yourself or you want to be like them. Competition will start to come in. That is when you will see this one as in Dubai today. You open yourself to different kind of toxic things that you are not even meant to encounter in the first place. I don't know what came over me someday. I just woke up and I'm like, really? What am I doing with all these thousands of contacts? They are not helping me. They are not adding to me. They're just in my space, adding no value, and they get to know a lot about me even before I say it. They get to get first-hand information about me when I don't even know those people. I just had to like delete all of their numbers, because why? I need my space, I need my peace, I need less drama. I want to be free from a lot of eyes. And the reason I am using WhatsApp as a case study is because that is a platform where you actually have the ability to control the kind of energy you take into your space. You can control what kind of people you allow into your own space. Unlike Instagram and other platforms, social media has kind of manipulated us into thinking that if we're not living a particular kind of life, then we have failed. That is when you see a 23 years old wanting to live the lifestyle of a 33 years old. Really, that is outrageous. Life is like a ladder. You cannot say, okay, you want to get to the top without going through the bottom. Do you know what that 33 years has been through? Do you know the struggles of the 33 years old? Then you, a 23 years old, want to be living large. You want to be living lavishly. You want to be flying first class. You want to be the talk of town. Don't get me wrong. I am not saying the 23 years old or people that are younger than that are living well. I'm not saying all of them are living fake. I am not saying anything like that. I am just saying that social media will make you rush Social media has built this kind of thing that if you are not living this particular kind of life, then you are not living. In fact, let's talk more about these people that they are living for the glam. They want to be the talk of the glam. Yes, when you start to live your life like that, you are living life to grace your followers, people that are watching you. You want them to be like, this is the hottest. There will come a time maybe you can't live that kind of lifestyle again. Then you start to think, am I going to disappoint myself? Strange thoughts start to come in. That is when you see people starting to think of going into prostitution and fraud, just so they can fuel the lifestyle they have been living. They want to always be big, be on top, be the boss. This video is not to stop you from operating on your social media. No, it's just on how you won't get that toxic side, because as much as social media is good for us, it is much more toxic for us. When I said earlier on that you should delete and block contact for your peace, most of you would be like, is that not a coward move? No, it is not a coward move. In fact, it is very brave of you to delete and block contact. As far as it's going to make you happy, you need to delete and block a lot of toxic people from your life. Seriously, why do you have that much contact when they won't even add anything to you, when all they would do is to make you feel tense, when all they would do to you is to make you feel like you are in a race with them? We all have our own race to run differently at our different pace, and if you had the time that any small thing you just go and start deleting people, you don't want to have conversations, you are the one at the wrong, and you want to use the I want my peace, then you start blocking, you start deleting, then you have a problem. Yes, you have a big problem. And at the same time, if you are the kind of person that you enjoy this drama I am talking about, if you don't see drama in a day, you are not okay. Of course you are not okay. You need to see maybe a psychiatrist, I don't know, but you really need to go out for help. Personally, I don't know why something that is supposed to help us grow is making us sick mentally. When I talk about mental health in this part of the world, as Black, we talk less of our mental health. If any Black person comes up and say hi, is mentally drained or is not mentally fine, then they tend to see the person as weak. I think it's very strong of you to be able to come out and say you need help. We need to ask for help. We need to be able to talk about mental awareness, because a lot of people are going through depression all because of the same social media, because they can't meet up, they can't drive the latest car, they can't wear the latest clothes, they can't have the fancy things of life. Then they think they are failed. Is it not strange that a 21-year-old boy starts to think he has failed because he can't afford the latest iPhone in town? Is it not so strange that a 19-year-old girl thinks she has failed because she can't wear the finest of hairs and dress? Like, it is something that is strange, and at the same time it is scary. I am scared. Me talking like this, I feel so scared, because at a point I was beginning to put myself in a race that was not even necessary for me. Imagine opening your phone and you are like, this person now has the latest bag. When am I going to get me a Louis Vuitton bag? When am I going to get me a Zara shoe, a Zara clothes? Fine, we know we are going away from the real life and we are coming to live now on the social media, so we need to be able to balance the two, because there is no way we can do away with social media. We need to be able to balance it. Guys, not to be a hater, but I am going to be telling you right now that most of the flashy lifestyle you see people living, most of the trip to Dubai today, trip to wherever they are going to, most of them are fake. They are all living fake life. They will come and deceive you and put you in an unnecessary race. It is something that I have seen many times. You see this person wearing the latest dress, which might likely be borrowed. In fact, we have seen a lot of situations where we see celebrity lying that they have houses, whereas they will later come and start dragging them that they are not the owner of the house. You will see them posting with people's car, and then at the end it will turn out to be that it is not even for them. You know what I'm saying? So seriously, we need to calm down. That race we are putting ourselves, all because we saw a picture on social media, it's not something that is needed. I can come up today now and tell you that I have this, where in the real sense I don't even have that thing. People lie to make themselves feel happy. You go and you want to be like that person. You want to be better than that person. You want to put yourself in a race. And even if, of course, that lifestyle is true, you don't know how they got to start to live that lifestyle. Most of them, it's either they have the sponsor somewhere that is fueling that lifestyle for them. Most of them are into dark things before they could get what they have. And you can't even do that. Most of them, they come from a rich family. And maybe you, on the other hand, you are from an average home and you want to compare yourself to that kind of person? Do you not see that you will want to start running when you are not even yet to start walking? Guys, this is something that we need to take with all seriousness. Don't just laugh about this or be like, where's this person talking? What does she know? Don't do that. And even if they are doing everything so legal, they have their money, they're enjoying, let them enjoy it. It is their time. People's time are different. You cannot want to have what I have when you don't know what I have been through. We all have our journey to go through. Good things take time. Is it a car you're going to have it? Is it a house you're going to build it and live in it? Is it a phone you are going to hold, the expensive phone, latest phone? Don't worry, everything will come to you as far as you are true to yourself and you are hardworking, of course. Because these people will not tell you the struggles they go through before they could live that lifestyle. Nobody is going to come and tell you all of their problems. They will only come and paint their life beautiful for you. Of course, I would not want you to see my struggle. I would only want you to see me enjoying. So there is more to wealth. There is more to a good lifestyle than we are shown. And I would not want a situation where anybody here will be down with depression all because of social media. Social media is a big lie, a toxic place that will mess with your head. Now that we have talked about how toxic social media can be, let us find us a way around to manage it. One thing I would advise, which is something I have been doing, is that you should limit the amount of time you spend on social media. Cultivate new habits. I remember when I was going to start my journey on limiting my availability to social media. God, it was very hard. In fact, it is hard to say you want to limit how much time you spend on social media. It is very hard, I must tell you. You feel like something has left you. You cannot live without social media. Can't you see that is not okay? Our forefathers didn't even have access to these things and life was very good for them. So since we know it's going to be very hard now to say you want to reduce, if you've been spending 8 hours a day on social media, you want to reduce it to 4 hours now, it might be a very hard thing to do. So let's start first with reducing it to 7 hours. The 1 hour you have now, you can either use it to read book, write. Gratitude journal is a very good journal for you. Write things you are grateful for, people you are grateful for. Hang out with family and friends. Eat good food. Social media will only turn you to a snob. Imagine in a family of 6, all of them are on their phone at dinner time. Nobody is talking to anybody. You are not even enjoying the meal you are having, all because you're on your phone. So hang out more with your family and friends, because those are actually the people that love you. No stranger is going to stand up for you when you need the help. Find you a new hobby. Do what is going to be productive for you. Then before you know it, from 7 hours, you're going to 6 hours, you're going to 5, you're going to 4. Then you can't even live without it. You just go there when you need to go there. Then do not forget to drink water and mind your business. Not everything you have to give your contribution to on social media. Some things are just meant to be left unattended to. And if you need help, please speak up about it. Tell people you are in pain if you are in pain. Don't endure it, please. It is only for your own good. Guys, I hope you learned a lot from this video. I really do not want you guys to take this video with levity. Share this video with anybody you know is struggling with balancing their life and social media. Guys, I am going to see you next week with a brand new video. Once again, guys, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do well to protect your mental health. Bye, guys.